Hey everybody, welcome back to Falcon Plays Planetbase, episode number 4, season 2, turbines up and running. If you're wondering how this got made, well, that's really quite easy to explain. As we wrapped up the end of last episode, we had a trading ship. I went ahead and did some trading with him. Got enough steel in a trade to make it happen. So, we have 2 big power collectors now, and we have 2 big turbines, so hopefully this will kind of mediate our power sources going forward for now. So we have 6 spares, which is pretty good. We're down to 3 medical supplies. I did trade some supplies to make this happen on the fly, but I figure, you know what, it's better to have it now than to worry about it. I went ahead over here, and because I'm still trying to build up some more bioplastic and steel for some more expansions, I went into our little menu over here, and I made it so that they only build up to 5 spares at a time. I think 5 is going to be more than enough right now going forward. So when that's not happening, there you go. However, we do want some robots, which we need semiconductors for, right? Alrighty, so right now going forward, what is going to be some of our big concerns? I'm going to say, well, as I mentioned, robots would be pretty cool. That's the big part of the process in terms of moving stuff from one side to the other one. So morale, I think it's under control now. I went ahead and I added 1 more plant, and I even added another drinking fountain there. So that should hopefully hold us up here for a while. So let's not worry about morale here too much right now. I gave him another plant. That seems to be good enough for now. Let's go into building ourselves a laboratory then, so we can make our own robotics. Actually, before we make that, shouldn't we just have the semiconductors up and running too, Falcon? Maybe, you're probably right. So semiconductors, will place this over here. Requires 1 and 1, which we just barely have enough of. Now, how's our storage looking over here? This worries me going forward because we might have to build another one after all. We're at 67. Yeah, it's a pretty high amount. We have a ton of food, though. A bunch of vegetables and meat stored up. As a matter of fact, one might even say, Falcon, you could even add another meal maker over here so we can get rid of some of this excess food. And I would say to you, my friend, you're probably not wrong. I don't think that's a bad idea. The only problem is that can I fit another one in there is my concern. Is that a trading ship? It totally should be. Trade ship. I'm going to open up also, by the way, the gates to let some more people in, because I think now we're actually quite leveled out. Not too many, so we don't run into a whole overexpansion issue again, but we'll cover that soon. Right now, what's your commission? 50. It's not great. It's not too great. I kind of am interested in what you're peddling towards me, though. I see the bioplastic in the metal, which is, you know, even though we're producing our own, I would like to do it a bit faster. So because of your 50% commission, I'm almost considering going with the ore. I will make my own steel. I mean, I'm not crazy about this trade at 50%, but I kind of want a few extra items so we can get our stuff happening over here, right? And we can start expanding a bit more. So I will allow this terrible trade for now. I might even want to consider just picking up a few extras and just biting the rip-off over here. And we could toss like, you know, toss like 3 of these. Actually, we're mining a bit right now, so we might want to hold off because our medicinal plants aren't coming in abundance. We might need to add another pad for medicinals really quickly. We might want to do that, actually. But, we have a lot of food. Now, mind you, if we start moving food, it's going to be a long trade because everybody grabs a piece of food, brings it over here. We start having the congestion issue happening. You guys know the routine by this point. We could add another airlock maybe by down here. It's kind of still nearby the dock. I don't know. We'll see. For now, though, let's go ahead and say negative to the steel. I will toss 2 of these your way, and we'll toss like 5 meat. There you go. We can make this trade happen. Give me this back. So, 2 meds and 8 meat for that. I don't think that's too bad right now. So let's make this trade happen. Not crazy about the commission, obviously, but sometimes you just kind of got to make do what you got to do. Alright. Luckily, this also kind of lessens our storage up a bit because that's a big concern. Now, let's go back to the idea of another meal maker so we can restore or at least alleviate some of the storage of food over here. I don't think we could fit this anywhere without breaking something else down. I could break down this table and make it in place of the table. Of course, we'd only be left with 1 table there, and then people would be concerned about that. But let's do that really quickly. Let's see if we could add like a small table and a meal maker, perhaps. I don't think we are going to be able to do that. No. Unfortunately not. What do you guys think? We could reroll to like 1 table of 4, maybe? I'm going to give it a try. We'll see. As long as these people aren't all eating together, it should work out. But at least this alleviates my whole issue with the storage for a while. See? From 65, we're dropping down to 50, 48. That's good. That's a lot better. Okay, so guys, just, take turns eating, okay? Let's not all just crowd up in there and eat at one single moment of time, okay? Just alleviate, go like, if somebody eats like at 1 hour, then the other group comes in, just treat it like it's actual work, because this is work. Like, just, when you're at work with other people, you don't all go to eat at the same time and leave the store empty. Well, I'm talking retail anyway. If you probably have an office job, everybody could go out together and have a good time, but no. For us plebes that have grown up in the retail market, it's kind of like, the store cannot be left alone, and everybody go eat, and people walking, it's kind of like, how do I get any help around here? That'd be kind of cool, really, but that's not how it works out. Alrighty. That's fine. Let's stop talking about retail because, terrible memories. Power. Come on, power. The reason why I added more turbines was so you could, have the power, then tend to power. Anyway, that's not looking too good. That's because our wind is low and solar is not looking too great. Okay, well, I can't control that, unfortunately. I have given it the potential over here to accumulate power. The only problem is that the weather's against me, then it's really not much I can do at that point. Semiconductors are being worked on over here, thankfully, and that's something that's important because we want to get robotics happening. So you require one of each as per usual, no surprise there. Semiconductor, you're making the first one of many, presumably. How many semiconductors do we need for the robot? Is it just one or is it two? I don't quite recall. Now, our mine is still operational, which is okay. The only concern with that is that our supplies, or at least our medical supplies, are quite low. My medics are God knows where right now, probably resting. We did mention another medicinal pad would probably help us out here, so let's go ahead and do that. We'll place you right here. Okay. I think we're bringing enough food that I might want to do one more. Or maybe another one for bioplastic or starch. We'll see. Alright, what do you have, my friend? Semiconductors. What's your 55 commission? Nope. You can go F yourself, my friend. Get on out of here. I don't want to see you ever again. Okay. Robotics. Let's get the robotics lab up and running finally. Let's see here. Robotics facility. Power storage is low. Okay. Come on, wind. Don't let me down. Do not let the Falcon down, okay? Medicinal pad has been built, alrighty. Don't let the Falcon down, please. I've given you what you need to succeed. Now it's just up to... Oof, that meteor was a bit close there. I've given you everything you need to succeed. Now you kind of have to, come up for me. Let's go ahead and place our robotics... Oof, these meteors are getting really close now. Robotics down here. No, I don't think we need it there because this is a storage facility. We want to have storage near stuff that we bring to. Oh, don't go offline. Okay, we're fine. So, I think robotics could probably... Oh, it's going to break up my med facility there. No. Since robotics are... Oh, you know what? Here we go. This is perfect. Yeah! This actually, it's not too perfect, but this one's perfect. Roughly, if I place this down through here, it would be perfect. What do you guys think? Over here? Yeah, it's not too bad. Do we go with a 4x4, or do we see myself making that many robots? No, even in the other colony where things were going pretty good in terms of resources, I never felt the need for a really big robotics lab, so I think 2 and 2 is more than enough. And we could just definitely connect like so. So boom, and yes, I'm fully aware it's going to cost me a bit more. Oh, really? 1 and 1 of each, huh? Yeah. So we're looking at, what, 4 and 4? We can make it happen. It's not exactly the greatest decision I've ever made, but I do like to have some pathways available just in case of a meteor strike, which, obviously is happening quite a bit now. In case that happens, we want to have some different pathways to walk around so people don't get stuck somewhere and be like, hey, I'm dying in here. Water storage is low. That I have not considered. I have not considered water in a while, and it seems like it's something that it's in my grave interest right now to do so, as a matter of fact. Okay. Well, thank you for reminding me, game. Water extractor. Luckily, it's only 2. Steel, we could definitely do with 2 steel. And obviously, we'll make this over here. Why not? Boom. Might want to get another tank. Maybe a not small one as well. Maybe. We'll see. We'll see how it works out with only this extractor. And then, based on what that tells me, we will probably go ahead then and another tank. But for now, I think this is going to be relatively fine. We have a bunch of starch built up. Now it's only a matter of making it into bioplastic for our trading purposes. If we're looking for bioplastic for medical supplies, what do you have? Your commission is 45. That's a little bit more better. Jeffrey Schultz. That's a bit more better, yeah. I could see myself working around your demands here. Maybe a little bit of meat your way, that'd be good. But is there something that I want from you? I guess bioplastic is always a thing. Spares is semiconductor, we already have one. We do need them for the robots, though. I kind of want to get at least 2 carrier bots happening, so that would be that right there. I do have some coinage left over. Let's toss the coinage over here at this guy for 1. We'll toss like a bit more meat, just so we can make this trade happen with the conductor. Okay, so that's done with right there, and then the other thing we do, I think, is probably pick up a bit more bioplastic, because we're slowly making bioplastic. Now, the more bioplastic we have, we could then combine it with the medicinal plants to make more medical supplies, meaning more value in trades. So, yes, I think we pick up maybe 3, and we'll toss this your way. And a bit shy over here, huh? I guess we do it that way. So we get 3 bioplastic, semiconductor for robots, and that's fine. I think we can make that one happen. Go for it. Alright, so that's built over here. All we're missing over here is just 1 more metal. How's our ore situation? 2 over here. And then we're up to 9, meaning that our receptors over here are stocked. Good, we just need a few workers in here. Now, speaking of workers, is it about time to start expanding? I think it just might be pretty soon. Just so that we have more people focused on their jobs, right? But again, if we have more robots hauling, then our people that we have right now could then just focus on their jobs, and we don't necessarily have to open up the gates for more people. Yeah. So we'll hold off on the expansion right now of actual humans. Of humans, as I like to call them, and we'll just wait around until we get some more robots. So for that to happen, we're still waiting for starch here, starch there, and not starch, but the bioplastic itself. So 2 more bioplastics required. I do like the fact, I'm not sure if you guys have noticed though, but I do feel that we're running more efficient in terms of how far we have to walk to places that, you know, like before, like last colony, it was just like, you know, one thing over here that was dependent on something else that was way over here. So it was kind of like, oh, this whole travel. This time around, I do feel that we are expanding quite well. And of course, that hasn't been like a completely smooth ride over here, but it's not too bad. How's our storage? 81? That's a concern. We might get another storage happening before anything else, too. Alright, so this is up and running. Let's go ahead and add our robotics dude over here. So, not auto repair, but the workshop itself. 2 steel and 1 bioplastic, huh? Ugh. That's a big demand for it, but so be it. So, we might soon turn off the... Oh, we're still waiting for the water extractor as well. Oof. I forgot all about that. I thought we already had made that. We might want to hold off on this one then. Do not make this until the water extractor is up and running. We need 1 bioplastic for that. Bioplastic, come on. Workers? That's what I meant about the workers. I think it's about time we probably shut this off for a while again. I think we have enough ore to make some steel on the fly. So if I get my workers just focusing on making these over here happen, we should be relatively okay. We're up to 4 medical supplies. We have no bioplastic over here, only 1. So even my medics are over here waiting around for bioplastic. And the problem is not that we're not even developing enough starch. We have a ton of starch. It's just the fact that we are not developing bioplastic fast enough. So the problem is over here. This is where the issue is. That's because most of my workers have been mining a lot, so... Alrighty. Engineer, I think you came over here and dropped something off, but you didn't build it. Engineer, come on, dog. I depend on you to make these things happen for me. But now everybody seems to be asleep. Alrighty. I'm gonna wait up for another engineer here. Bioplastic, we're up to 4. Steel, we're up to 4. Spares, we're keeping steady at 5, so that's good. And then semiconductor, we're up to 2 already, which we are gonna need for the robots anyway. Trading ship, what do you got for me? You got food. A lot of food. You know what? I think we're quite fine on food, my friend. Oh, and you know, now that I noticed the beer that he was selling, I read a comment. I'm not sure how legit this is. I mean, I don't see why the commenter would want to lie to me. Is it just because I'm gullible? Is that what you will lie? Falcon's gullible. He'll believe anything. No, but I read a comment that mentioned apparently beer does slow down people. I mean, it would make sense. I mean, that's what beer does when you drink. At least I do. I don't want to do anything. I just want to chill, have a good time, talk shit, whatever. our bot got, damaged over here. Have we fixed him? Where's Roboto at? Wasn't he, I saw him moving somewhere through here. He's not gone forever, is he? Robots last forever. He's irreversibly damaged. He's... Really? Wait, since when? I thought you just, when they broke down, you just had an engineer fix them, that was it. You're telling me we lost our only carrier bot? I'm not content with this at all. I was even giving you the whole Beyonce Diamonds Are Forever, but it was the robot variation. And this is what you do to me. I'm not happy. Okay, let's slow her down here a little bit so we could get robots happening again, because we just lost our only robot. That's terrible. Bioplastic 8 and Steel 7, that's a pretty good adequate amount. We have 5 ore waiting around. Semiconductors 3, okay. You make a few more of those, and let's go ahead and grab, or make the station and make our own bots, I guess, because we just lost the only one that we had. Lost my best friend. It hurts. Hurts inside. Engineers, get over here. I think we might want to grab or allow another engineer party to come in here. How do you guys feel about this suggestion of mine? I think we have enough food for it. I think we have enough oxygen. I think we let this happen. So, colonists, let's open it up again. Medics, nope. We need some medics in here, or engineers in here. 6 workers, 7 biologists. I think the biologists are a big part of our amazing food stock, so definitely have them around. Okay, we want to have this happening. We need a semiconductor, we have 3 of them, and we need 1 and 1. Okay. As a matter of fact, this is pretty good. I would like 3 carrier bots, actually. So, let's see if, can we control how many bots we make from here? Yes, we can. Let's go ahead and, for now we'll do 5, which is the, we can do, there we go, 3. So right now let's make it so that we have 3 carrier bots happening. We'll put this in 4 times speed, and engineers were, I guess we could drop the priority on this now, after all. My priority is going to be right here, making robots. Oh, we got some more engineers too. That should have been 2 more, correct? So we should have 4 of them now? No, we got 3. So we're up to 5 now. That's good. I'm not complaining at all. Alrighty, engineers, get to work. Do your thing. So now we probably could open up the mine again. Because we have 4 steel, 5 soon. We're down to 3 ore, so I don't think it's a bad idea to open this back up now. Yeah, so let's open you back up. Back for business. And let's look at our grids here pretty soon. You guys are fixing some stuff, meaning, remember, our supply of spare is limited to 5. So once it drops under 5, they will come back and start working yet again. Let's see how we're doing here in the old grid. Status is good. I would prefer to be a bit higher, but okay. That's fine for now. Charts. Food's going up. Good to see. Meat's going way off the charts. Good to see. Meals, up and down. That's fine. That's gonna happen. Who are you supposed to be? Trading ship. Oh! Before I deal with you, hold up 1 second. I think no more colonists now. We just wanted a few more. I might open it up for a few more workers, we'll see. But I think for now this is fine. You have 50%. I wouldn't be opposed to grabbing this off of you. For now, we are dependent on steel for a lot. And we just have so much food, we might as well just toss some food his way. Just pay stuff off with food. Why not? Trade it. Make it happen. There you go. I like it. And we're gonna have our first robot pretty soon. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Alrighty, so this is gonna be in memory of the first robot who apparently just was gonna say slayed in battle. He wasn't even in battle. He was just walking one day. He broke down in the storage facility and he just disappeared for life. Storage is up to 82. I don't think that's a bad number. If it gets close to the 90s, we might just build another storage facility down here, which isn't too far from everything else. But as you can see, look at our supplies though. Everything seems to be, for the most part, in the positives, going up. So that's a definitely amazing thing to see. And the reason why it's happening is because we're taking it slow. And we have a very efficient running base over here, as you can see. There's pathways everywhere. Things that are dependent on each other, like biologists, they don't have to travel from one edge of the colony to the other one to work. It's just, one fell walkway over here. We have engineers picking up steel from here. We have workers picking up steel from here. Everything's just running smoothly. Meals are being made over here, and all they have to do is come over here and pick it up and drop it off. You cannot ask for something better than this right now. Oh, speaking of which, robot! do you have a hat? Wait 1 second, 1 second, slow down. No, he doesn't have. I thought he had a hat on for a while. Like, I thought he had like a baseball cap. It looked like he had like Dodger collars on. It was kind of weird. Kind of cool at the same time. Yes, get another robot. Yes, absolutely. So semiconductors, you're still working on those? Go ahead. I want a ton of robots this time around. So now that we have that robot up and running, we should also get the automatic repair kit, right? So they don't break down on me. This requires 2 semiconductors. That's going to be unfortunate. It's going to slow down my construction robots for a while. So, yes, bring the semiconductor over here. Bring the steel. All we need is 1 more. Which is going to be made with that one, more than likely. Yeah, because he's over here using up 1 semiconductor for that robot. We have 1 waiting around. So the next one here should be to make the auto repair kit, which is fine. We'll be slowing down on making robots because of that, but, you know, it happens. We could add another semiconductor foundry, though. I mean, that's another possibility. How's your bioplastic and steel? It's a bit low again, but it's not too low. You know what? Let's make another one. Boom. There you go. Oh, he made it. Perfect. Hey, somebody come over here and pick that up. Are you gonna do it? Yeah, you are. Power storage is critical. Oh, come on. This might be my fault. I forgot to realize how much power this is gonna take up, and that takes up 3. So yeah, it's a big supply. Stop it. That's a big boost of power required. The auto repair and the builder. Oof. Oof, oof, oof. Oxygen consumption exceeds production. Uh-oh. That's because of the power, more than likely, though. Okay, so we're running into some issues there. We will take care of them shortly. Let's see. Linwood Ray. Commission 35. You know what? That's not too bad. I want a lot of these right now, so let's make this happen. Give me a bunch of these bioplastics and steel. How much can we make? 209? That's a lot. That's definitely a lot. Maybe like a 5 and a 5er, and I do believe we might have the meds to do that. So we could trade away 4, and then the rest could just be thrown away to meat, more than likely. We can do that. Not enough for another one, huh? I guess we'll... Oof, 13. That's a lot of moving of items right now, unfortunately. Okay, let's do this instead. Do it that way, and... yeah, okay. That's fine. Alright guys, we're going to wrap it up here for today as well. Hopefully you enjoyed it. Let's not hit F12, Falcon, as my power goes offline. Oh, is Falcon going to survive? Is he dead? I don't know. We'll find out. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. Leave a thumbs up. I will catch you next time.